Yeah, there's the songs and the awards, but lately the best part of the yearly CMA Awards has been Brad and Carrie's monologue. There's fights and one-liners.
Are you a fan of Ariana Grande's?
No, I don't drink coffee.
The parody songs.
But I take naked selfies all the time. I'm scared I'll find they've leaked online.
And then the OMG no he didn't YouTube it the next day moments like, well, here you go.
Welcome to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. CountryMusiC's Top Awards show just released its list of nominations for the year, and superstar Morgan Wallen leads the way with 7 nominations. Cody Johnson and Chris Stapleton follow with 5 apiece, while Post Malone's first crossover song, which featured Wallen, also have 4 nods. Surprisingly, or not, though the other crossover artist of the year, Beyonce, didn't receive a single nomination. The 58th Annual Country Music Association Awards are actually delayed this year thanks to the presidential election and will only take place in mid-November. The heat is already on, though, and voting will take place throughout the month of October among the association's membership. Fans, though, have already predicted that it will be Wallen's night. Wallen's nominations can also be credited to his collaboration with rapper Malone. The smash hit, I Had Some Help, is on its own nominated in 4 categories. CMA's reigning Entertainer of the Year, Lainey Wilson, also received 4 nominations. 7 artists or producer-writers picked up 3 nominations each, including singers Luke Combs, Jelly Roll, Megan Moroney, and Casey Musgraves. The most popular award of the CMAs is the Entertainer of the Year. 4 of the 5 nominees for this year's show are repeats from last year, including Wilson, Combs, Stapleton, and Wallen. The new kid on the block for the category is Jelly Roll, who replaced one of the 2023 nominees, Carrie Underwood. Combs previously won the title in 2021 and 2022, but Stapleton and Wallen have never won it before. I Had Some Help. The breakthrough collaboration between Wallen and Malone is the year's most popular song, with nominations for Single of the Year, Song of the Year, Musical Event of the Year, and Video of the Year. Before going any further, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that so much. Malone, despite his rap beginnings, has been well accepted into the country music community. He performed at last year's CMAs and has also collaborated with many country greats on his album, which is sure to bring in more nominations in the 2025 edition of the CMA Awards. In stark contrast, the Queen Bee of R&B, Beyonce, whose country-themed Cowboy Carter album and Texas Hold'em single topped the charts, didn't get the same kind of love from the country fraternity. Her song only had limited success on country radio and peaked at number 33 on the country airplay chart. In what seems like an additional slight to Beyonce, an artist who appeared as a guest on one of her songs received 2 nominations. Shaboozey's A Bar song, Tipsy, topped the country airplay chart and established him as one of the rare black artists to be completely embraced by the country genre. He is nominated for the New Artist category to prove this point. Wallen, though, is the one to watch. Besides Entertainer of the Year, Wallen is up for Male Vocalist of the Year as well. All this feels like redemption for Wallen, who in 2021 was disqualified from being eligible for Entertainer of the Year or Male Vocalist and barred from attending the show for publicly uttering a racial slur. Although this is his 5th year being nominated for CMAs, he still only has 1 win, having picked up Best New Artist in 2020. The other interesting category is, of course, the Female Vocalist of the Year, where Kelsey Ballerini, Ashley McBryde, Megan Moroney, Casey Musgraves, and Lainey Wilson have been nominated. All 5 artists have had successful years with many chart-topping hits and acceptance by the country fraternity. Fan bases have grown, and reports have indicated a few on this list gearing up for genre crossovers themselves. The nod from the CMAs will further cement their position as country's latest sweethearts, making it all the more easier, or harder, to break into the world of pop. The CMAs issued a long list of artists, producers, writers, and engineers who are nominated for the first time this year, including Andrew Bayless, Louis Bell, Brock Berryhill, Tom Bukovac, Will Bundy, Sean Cook, Benji Davis, Sean Everett, Riley Green, Kevin Thrasher Gruft, Kat Higgins, Hoskins, Jeff Johnson, Noah Kahan, Ella Langley, Ryan Larkins, Raul Lopez, Josh Phillips, Post Malone, Nevin Sastry, Shaboozey, Ernest Keith Smith, Nate Smith, Conrad Snyder, Mitchell Tenpenny, The Red Clay Strays, Zach Top, Chris Villa, Chandler Paul Walters, and Bailey Zimmerman. This is a clear indication that country music has a great future ahead of it, with many young artists making a name for themselves in the genre. It's also interesting to note the number of crossover and mixed genre artists that are coming up, and the success they are having in various styles. The host or hosts for this year's CMAs have not yet been announced. Robert Deaton returns as the executive producer, with Alan Carter again directing and John Max set as head writer.